In this movie, I want to talk about resetting Windows. Resetting Windows will completely reinstall a fresh version of Windows on your computer. You can use this as a troubleshooting measure, reinstalling a fresh, clean version of Windows without affecting your files. Or you can choose to completely wipe out all of the files from your computer and reinstall, which is a great option if you're selling or giving away your computer. Let's see how this works. I'm going to go into Settings, so I'll go into the Start menu, just hit Settings. And I want to go to the option for Update and Security, and into the category Recovery. From here, I'm looking for the option to reset this PC, the very first option here. Now, I recommend you watch me go through this process before trying it yourself. There are two options here, and one of those options will completely erase all of your files, so approach this with caution. So I'm going to hit the Get Started button so we can see our options. The first option is Keep My Files. This will reinstall Windows without any applications that you might have currently installed. So if you've installed some games or applications from the Windows Store, or if you've added a production application like Photoshop, Premiere, or Illustrator, or a web browser like Firefox or Chrome, any application that you have on your computer will be wiped out. But it will keep your files. Any documents, pictures, music, or anything else that you have stored in one of the folders under your user account, those will all stay. In fact, if you have multiple user accounts on your computer, those will all stay just fine. This is a great option for troubleshooting. If you have some application that's causing problems or some piece of malware that you just can't clean out, this could be a good option for you. Maybe a file is corrupt in Windows or one of your applications. Basically, this is what I would do if there's something wrong causing my computer to run badly, but I just can't figure out what's causing the problem. After doing this, you will need to reinstall any application that you need, but at least the computer will be running smoothly again and you'll still have your files. Still, I recommend updating your backup before doing this, just in case. You don't want to put your files at risk, and the backup will protect you from losing your files if something goes wrong. Now, the next option here says Remove Everything. And it'll do just that. It'll wipe out all of your files. And this is what I would do if I was selling or giving away the computer. Of course, I would want to make sure that I have all of my files copied to another computer or some other storage device before I do this. Now, one nice thing here is that you don't need your Windows installation disk or install file. You don't need to provide anything. Windows will handle the entire reinstall process. Now, on this computer, I see an option that says Restore Factory Settings, and you're not going to see this on all computers. In fact, I'm recording this movie on a Microsoft Surface, which is kind of a special setup. Restoring to factory settings will basically wipe out everything and reset this computer exactly as it was when it came out of the box. So it's really not much different from the Remove Everything option. If your computer has this option for Restore Factory Settings, I would just skip the Remove Everything option and go straight to Restore Factory Settings. That probably means that it needs to set up some software to support some special hardware that goes a little above and beyond a standard Windows install. So if you see this third option, just ignore the option in the middle and you can choose Keep My Files if you want to keep your files, or Restore Factory Settings if you want to wipe out everything. So make sure you're careful and make copies of your files and then choose whichever option that you need for your computer. Now I'm going to stop here because this is going to take a while if I do this, and I actually don't want to reset this computer. But depending on your system, it might take a half hour or more. So give it some time, and when it's done, you'll have a fresh, clean install of Windows.